Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my vlog. It's Easter weekend and the sun is blazing. I've not just woken up, I was going to say I've just woken up. I woke up hours ago. I've just been pottering, but it's Friday morning, so it's the beginning of the Easter weekend and the sun is shining. It looks like today's going to be the best day, so we need to absolutely make the most of it. Look at this. It's gorgeous out there. Those little pigs. I've been down there drinking tea and I've just come up to get dressed. I would love to look lovely today, but it's not going to happen because I can't be bothered. I've been at work all week and just needs to be fine. I've moisturised and I've put on SPF. That's all that's happening, I'm afraid. I just want to enjoy my day. So this is my SPF. I need to get a new one for this year because this is last year's, but hopefully that should not reverse some ageing, but stop anymore. Right, I've got plans. Love that the dogs hear me coming and they're like, oh, what's she doing? Does she have snacks? No, I don't. So I wasn't going to we didn't really have any plans for Easter weekend, which I'm so happy with, but we did want to see some of our family. So we've got the man cub's sister and her husband coming over today, and I wasn't going to do an Easter decorating, but as they're coming for brunch, I've got to do something. It would be illegal not to. So I've pulled out the tablecloths. Basically, I need something for here, some kind of little Easter situation for here, and then I remembered I had a few Easter bits from last year, so I've pulled them out. Got my tablecloths out. I just need to decide whether to do green or beige. Not sure. But yes, I'm going to clear this table, put some lovely stuff on it. I've already tidied all of the kitchen. It's pretty spotless. This is currently the only sign of Easter in the gaff. But yeah, it's really tidy, which is perfect. I hooved up last night, so everything's ready. Oh, my jumpers has fallen on the floor. So my first plan is to go to the garden centre and buy some more bits for the little pots because I had them early this year, so they've mostly gone over and I've put them outside already. You can see, yeah, there's not a lot of life left. There's like the odd little muscari on its own going, help! That's not really what you want to put on an Easter table, is it? So I'm going to throw on my trainers, dash to the garden centre and go and get some lovely fresh things for the table. I'm sure that the sister-in-law and brother-in-law of Dreams are exhausted too, so they're really not going to be asked. But it will probably be nice for them to just come and have something to eat and not have to fuss themselves at home and be surrounded by beautiful fresh flowers. I'd say it's the flowers that will probably make their day, really. Gosh, look a bit orange in the car. Right, it wasn't very long and I've called the man cub. He's going to go to the supermarket and get the cut flowers, which will save me some time. So I can go home and start creating some kind of creation. I've picked up some random flowers and I've gone for lilac and white. Not lots of things, and also I've got some little things to make a decoration, which I'm not that creative, but I'm going to do my best. I saw some little eggs hanging on some twigs, so I'm going to try and recreate something like that. I just hope I've got enough eggs actually, because I didn't buy very many. Bloody expensive stuff, this decorating for Easter. Anyway, it was nice and quiet in the garden centre, which was lovely, because it's quite early. But let's get home and start trying to make something out of all this random stuff. Right, I've put my hair up. I mean business. I've got a lot to do and about an hour to do it. My new little half welly things came. They're very cute, look. They look very cute on little bare legs. I tried them on yesterday and man cub said I looked a joke. But a cute joke. Yeah, they are cute. They're so cute and they're comfy. Right, I need to go foraging. I need... Oh my God, the state of me. I don't care. Right, I need my basket. And I need snips, I need a door key, I'm going out the front, I need twigs. I'm hoping I can steal some daffodils. Where did I put the key? Bloody hell. Time sensitive foraging. I'll have to put you down or I just won't have the hands to forage. I look like a mad professor, this is awful. God, I hope I don't see anybody. Whew. Very stressful foraging, stealing. Anyway, first try the wellies and my sock came off in my boot. I think you need to wear 2 pairs of socks with them, but other than that, very comfy. So I got some twigs, which I didn't have to go far for actually. Oh, we had some at the end of our garden. I was a little bit too worried to steal any daffodils because they belong to Viv next door, and I'm sure if I asked her she'd let me have some, but I don't want to be cheeky. And they look so nice outside. So yeah, it was catch-22. I don't want to ruin the outside, but I also want to bring outside in. Right, time check. What have we got? 11 o'clock, so we have got dead on an hour. Right, I'm hoping that these twigs will go into this looking, vintage looking vase that I've had for ages. And I can hang the little eggs that I bought. I think this is blackthorn, it's so pokey. Caught it on my jumper a couple of times. I'm hoping, that might be the small one actually. I thought I could put some small ones in vases on the table. Just hoping it knock all the white flowers off while I'm arranging. It's very pokey and it sticks together. Bloody hell. There's going to be twigs everywhere. Right, let's get this. Get this twig show on the road. And then I think I'll put this in the little shelving area in the living room. Hope it turns out okay. It doesn't just look shit. That is a bit of a wild one. Could do with a trim. Oh. Okay, that's good. That's the shape I want. That's what they had in the garden centre. It looked like an actual mini tree. You need branches going out to the sides to be able to put the eggs on them. So I just hope there's enough. They had some really big pieces of old tree. So I'm not sure. I think that'll be the front that's facing you. That is the bulk of them. Let's see what they look like with eggs on. And I think I've got a little bird or a bird's nest because I'm a joke. Right, where's that bag? I'm going to do bag, Dorothy Piggin. So I got some serviettes which I'm going to put on the table. I've got these little glass eggs that are to go on here, and I'll show you these bits close up. It's really quite pricey, this decorating for Easter malarkey. No wonder I don't normally bother. Right, this is what I got. These little glass eggs and this little mini bird's nest. Mancub's gonna laugh. Dorothy, stop! And this egg and this egg. Hopefully it's enough. I'll just let Dorothy Piggin out because she's clearly at her wit's end. She's had to stay inside for 10 minutes. God forbid that I should put you through that torture, pig. Oh. Right, let's see then if this is the front. How are we going to decorate it? I'm listening out for the phone because the Mancub is calling me from the supermarket. Hopefully with a range of flowers for Easter. Right, please look good. I've basically at this point I've just attached one and now I'm absolutely thrilled with myself. That is quite cute. Let's get these labels off. What ridiculousness is forming. Okay, I'm going to put you on here. I think. That's a bit too heavy for the twig. What about... need to find a way to rest it on a twig without it falling off. Looks drunk at the moment. Maybe I'll try that one last, I think. Let's see if I can get a few more of these on. I feel like I need more twigs. I haven't got time to go and get more twigs, that's for sure. I have got a couple more here. Maybe that one will help. Where am I going to put this wee bird? Maybe I don't clip it and I just nest it there. Still feel like I need more twigs. Let's go back. It was a bit of a job to get really tall ones. I knew I needed really tall ones to get all the sticky out branches. Oh my gosh. At this point there is tree everywhere. I would have said, should have done it yesterday, but there's no chance. This week at work was absolutely beyond a joke, ridiculous. So that just wasn't happening. Maybe if I make the loop smaller on this one, it will be okay on a shorter thingy. Just try and get it through without knocking all the blossom off. It's so lovely to see everything alive outside, it really is. Oh, didn't go according to plan, sod it. Right, well, I think that looks quite cute, to be honest. It's better than nothing. It's very sweet, so let's go with it. And if I have a chance to add more twigs, I will. The mangrove's going to laugh his head off at me. Right, let's get you moved. Oh, I hope all the stuff doesn't fall off. It's really cute. Look at this. That is cute. Bird's nest looks a little bit... Oh, I wonder if the nest could go on the top of the light or something. Or maybe I could just nestle it here. Maybe, would that be silly? Or no, maybe it did look better on there. Just need to position it right. Right, well that's cute. I'm happy with that. I better get on with the table. Okay. flowers now, and the flowers that I've actually bought to pot. Let's go sort those out. What a day. What an absolute day. Right, I've been a busy bee and I've Eastered the house. So this is finished and looking extremely cute. There's little bits and bobs on, and the table is finished except for the man cub is on his way back with some more flowers for me so that I can pop them in vases just here and here. But everything else is ready. It's not the most extravagant, and there's probably bits of mud everywhere because I've brought outside in. But I think it's cute. I don't normally go for colours. It was a wild choice to get napkins with purple in, but I knew if I got the flowers to match it, it'd be okay. So yeah, I've just made myself hot cross bun and a cup of tea. I'm going to take a rest. Oh, turns out the guests are coming at 1 to half 1, so I got extra time, which is why I'm now snacking. But it's absolutely glorious out there. I just want to sit out there all day. Who's the one who wants to sit out here all day? It's you. It's you, Peggy. I really must get on with painting those chairs. There's quite a few to be done. Come on, let's have a snack. Just living my best life in the garden, absolutely in a dream world, thinking about all the things that I can put in the garden. I look so rough, sorry. And I remembered that yesterday when I was at work, I'll tell you about work later, but now's not the time because Dorothy's crying and we've got guests on the way. But when I was at work yesterday in London, I put some treats for the guests, even though they're coming for breakfast. Yeah, I bought them dessert for breakfast. Oh, man cub! You home? Oh gosh.
Hello, dog.
You home with all the goods?
I am indeed. Hello.
It's gonna be a slamming. Anyway, this is all that smells nice. I just put a new
Oh, look at that.
burner in there. Do you like my table?
Do?
Is it impressive to you?
Yeah, can I put all my shite on the table now?
No, what shite?
Feather fishing.
Oh my god, get it gone.
Flowers.
No! Daddy! You're ruining what's a very special moment.
Sorry.
Right, let me give you a sneak
It's my
preview
speciality.
of the cakes before the guests come, and then I have to pretend like I'm dead cool and this is fine and we eat these all the time, but in reality I'm excited beyond belief. Are you ready for this? Hopefully they've kept all right. Oh, they look all right. That one's a bit squashed. They're Easter themed. I couldn't tell you what the flavours are, but perhaps I should have taken a photo actually of what they are. I know this one is raspberry and pistachio, and that one's salted caramel and chocolate for the man cub, but they look gorgeous. So we're going to shove them on our guests after they've had their brunch.
So, due to the egg shortage, these are the only eggs I could buy.
There's an egg shortage.
I mean, there was, but I don't know if it's recovered or not. But that's the only ones.
What's the problem? Are they all right?
Yeah, but the caged ones, I don't like to.
Oh, you don't like buying the...
No, the caged ones.
Oh dear.
And there's a lot of them.
I think you'll get through those. I've no worries, Tatty. Right, I've got flowers to faff with. Let's see what we can make out of these. Just like a little nest. Chocolate noodles.
Right, it's not too bad. At least on one side, the other side's a bit.
You're a brave man.
Yeah, married you.
Oh, well, that was absolutely lovely. We had a lovely brunch with the in-laws. Got to use the new serviettes, they were a real success. The table was lovely in the end, I was so happy with it. And we had lovely scrambled eggs on toast with smoked salmon, and the man cub made some beautiful mushrooms in cream, and then we ate the Harrods cakes. Absolutely gorgeous, very sweet. couldn't eat another thing. It's late afternoon, they've just gone, and I'm just sitting surrounded by all these lovely Easter delights, feeling like my heart is full. We had some extra daffs, so I sent them home with my tinkle. And the man cub on the back of an idea I had this morning when drinking tea, which was, I was looking at the patio and thinking, do you know what? What if we don't replace the patio? Like, what's the worst case scenario if we don't replace the patio this year? I've just become really comfortable recently with the idea of living somewhere and not rushing everything. I know it's not me at all. It wasn't me in the past, but I've been watching other people online that have created nice homes, and they're like, oh, we've just done our patio, and then you read and they've like lived there 5 years or something. And I thought, do you know what, on balance against the other jobs that I want to do, what if we just patch up the bits on the patio that don't look great? It's perfectly usable, and actually if it's clean we might feel differently. So that's what we're doing. We've got the pressure washer out and we're giving it a clean now. And the 2 bits that were cracked that were really bothering me, I said, what about if we order some large like galvanised steel planters and put them over it? That could buy us a few more years. And the man cub said, yeah, not a bad idea. So that's what we're going to do. I've found some planters earlier. They were pricey, about £60 each for large ones. But I've ordered them. They're on the way. They'll be here this week. And so we're just pressure washing the patio now. I'd like to get a before shot actually and show you the difference. But I'm very pleased. It's been a wonderful day. Let's have a look. Haven't seen this for a little while. So the man cub has done the patio. It's looking pretty good except for one large stain that I can't get rid of, which looks like rust. Apart from that, it looks quite decent. That's the other thing we need to cover. I don't know where the rust came from, but it was something that rusted through the mat. I think this might, yeah, he's pressure washed it, but it's absolutely wrecked. I have to get a new one. But apart from that, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, missus. So he's started on the decking. We give the deck a wash as well, which we've never done before. Very dirty job. It's very wet up here. Not my cup of tea. Is it coming up?
Yeah, being careful because don't get too much into the grain of the wood.
I see. Very technical.
Smells nice.
Does smell nice. I am done for. I'm exhausted. I've just come in, left the man cub finishing the deck. It's a beautiful evening. It's getting a little bit nippy now. Just clearing up the rest of what's left from earlier. We had such a great time. The man cub's sister brought us a beautiful bottle of wine. She always does, actually. And she also bought us, she's made us a cake. She'd made a large cake and she bought us half. And it's a carrot cake, which is my favourite. Oops. So cute. So I'll enjoy that tomorrow with a cup of tea. I'll probably enjoy it all weekend. There's loads of it. And I don't think the man cub likes carrot cake, but I do. I finished washing up. I was thrilled today because I got the teapot out. So don't often get the chance to get the teapot out. And I tried out our new Fortnum tea that we'd gotten from my big sisters, and it was delicious. We had many cups of tea. And we also tried the biscuits, actually, that they got us. These pistachio and clotted cream, they were delicious. I need to put them in an airtight tub. And I'm so glad that I did bother to do the table in the end, because every time I walk past it now, it's bringing me great joy. Right, I'm going to finish clearing up and take the bins out and wind down for the evening. I do not need any dinner, but I might have some noodles because I'm obsessed with noodles. But I need to bring the man cub in now. Imagine that. You have to force him to do a job and then you can't get him off a job. He'll be out there till midnight. It's 7 p.m. It's just getting a bit cold now. But it's not dark, which is amazing. And the patio is looking a lot fresher. I've just ordered a rug. That one is not fixable. I've tidied up, thrown away a few of the scruffy old pots. And I've got 2 new planters on order, so I can't wait to give it a little bit of a jazz up. Oh, someone's going to have to go and drag him in. Hello, confession time. It's not morning, it is Saturday, and I'm back in the spot actually that I was this morning at 7 a.m. We woke up early and we were determined to do some jobs today, so we did. We got up, packed the car, went to the tip. We quickly got a breakfast roll while we were out, and we went round some builders merchants looking for what we need to do our patio and path project. And we came back 12 o'clock and I'm exhausted. And I've put my pyjamas back on and I'm just going to have a cup of tea and some cake because I've got some appointments this afternoon. I'm kind of in regret at booking them, but equally I'm looking forward to them. And I'm glad that I did book ahead because I booked to have a pedicure and reflexology, and I really need it. I've been looking forward to it, so I do need to go. It's a 40-minute drive. I've got about half an hour, so I think I'm going to have a little cup of tea and the man cub's going to measure up. We saw some great materials while we were out, saw some great bricks, which was great. We bought a handful of bricks to check out what it would look like, and I think we're happy with that. And we've looked over a few different designs. I'll put some on screen now. They didn't have a lot in the builders merchants. They had these, which is what they call pavers, but they're in different shapes. And actually, if I look at the photos of how people have arranged them, so this is the pavers, but I was more thinking like this pattern path, which is bricks. They actually are paving bricks, not normal bricks. So we need a mixture of some bricks because we're building a little retainer wall to replace the current step up, and I'll show you what I mean, and then paving bricks to build the path. Just need to measure up for what the length of that path will be, because that is where we're going to put a little wall and a little gap with a step up in the middle instead of this current arrangement, which does also mean we're going to have some of these slabs spare so we can replace the broken ones. So it's all turning out really well, to be honest, in that respect. I'm not turning out really well because I look absolutely scruffy as hell, but I'm going to sort that out anyway. At least the house looks Eastery, that's lovely, and I've got a beautiful carrot cake here to eat from the man cub's sister, so I'm going to do that and watch you do some measuring, and then we'll go along for our appointment and have some relaxing time. And it's Easter Saturday. If you can't relax now, then when can you? Oh, excuse me, beep beep, flipping out. We live in a cottage, there's no space for all these creatures. Oh. The sun's me going in and out today. Bit of a job. Right, I'm going to have my cake and tea and hopefully watch the man cub measure things with all his muscles. Right on cue. Come to do some measuring jobs. Woo! I've got the little book out. What? The measuring book. Hooray! Hooray for new jobs. Welcome back to more quality content with me. So I've got back, I've got very cute toes, I'm very relaxed. I found the man cub outside doing DIY, so I went out and joined him for an hour. The sun did come out today, even though it looked terrible this morning, and it was a bit cold this evening. So I've done a bit of painting of chairs, and the dogs had a play. And I've just opened up my shoes that had arrived, the cowboy boots, and they're really cute. I think you're going to love them. I love them. The man cub loves them. Hold this, man cub. Do you like my boots?
I love them.
Aren't they cute? So
Very nice.
they are keepers. I think they'll be really cool. Hopefully they're not too hot in the summer, but I love the pointy toes. That's what pleases me. They're a bit thin, but you know, what can you expect? They just don't make things like they used to. This is very thick leather though, I must say. It feels thick and sturdy, and the heel height is really comfortable because it's wide.
That's good.
Yeah, they're good. Need to try them on with my thank you cub. With my denim dress. Oh my god, the floor looks a mess. It's not that bad, it's just one shoebox. Anyway, dinner is on, and as it's gotten a bit colder, that means we're allowed the fire on. So I'm going to have a bath and wash my hair ready for tomorrow. We're off to my sister Shalice's tomorrow and her husband for lunch, a little family Easter lunch. So I'll need to find out an outfit for that. But I'm going to switch off for the evening and be comfy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, happy Easter. It's Easter Sunday, and I've been up a couple of hours just eating tea and toast, the breakfast of champions. The man cub is already outside giving the deck a coat of stain, so I'll take you up and show you what he's done. And I'm going to carry on painting the garden furniture. I did a little bit last night. I just wanted to start it, and I'm glad I did. I did the top of the table. I've got my spanner set out. I just really want to get it finished as soon as I can so that I can enjoy sitting on it. He moved some slabs around on the patio, and so he's covered up the manky ones, which is a great start. And then I think tomorrow, everything's closed today, so tomorrow we're going to go to a reclamation yard and see if we can get some bricks, some really old ones, I think, because we bought the sample home yesterday, but I think we're both keen to get something a little bit more original like the house, because the house is Victorian. So I found one locally, it's Peterborough. We're going to pop there and have a look. But so I'm going to have a slow morning and just do some jobs outside. It's pretty nice, a bit nippy though, so I've got my body warmer on, but it's with the sunshines it's much nicer. It looks lovely in the cottage garden.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
was productive. I've just come in and now I need to conduct a miracle. First off, I've got to sort these out. You can't even see how bad they are on there. They're all chipped off and dry anyway. I need to paint my nails. Sort my face out, sort my hair out, pick an outfit. I've got 40 minutes. Right, we can do this. My toes, quickly before I forget. The shade is the gel bottle in almond. Very cute, and it covered up my ugly little bruised toe. I'm ready, that's a bit better. I've just put a coat of clear on my nails and some fresh clothes on. And I think I'm ready to face the world. Come on, I better get going. Hello, it's Bank Holiday Monday and we've been up and to the shops and got some food shopping so that we're ready for tomorrow at work. But today our plan is to relax and watch the Man Cub's choice of film, which happens to be Moana, which I've never seen. Hello, we've got a visitor. I need to clean up actually as well. I've just started to get things out. We popped by a reclamation yard on the way back in Peterborough. It's closed, but you could see into the yard and we could see actually they've got thousands of bricks. So I think if we get the price right there, then that might be the supplier we can get the bricks from. Stop mucking about, missus. Poking your nose in business that's not yours. It's pretty crappy weather. It's not cold, but it's raining. There's a bit of sun, but it's mainly raining. So the plan was to stay in today. Although all I can think of is DIY jobs. Of course, I'm like, I definitely need some shelves in the shed. Nobody needs them, but so I'm going to put the hoover round. I'm going to start the stew in a little bit. I'm just going to potter, I think, but I have got in my mind I'd like to clear out a couple of cupboards today. Definitely before we go back to work this week, it'd be lovely to get rid of a bit of clutter. I've got a couple of outfits to show you, so I'll see how I feel later, but it'd be good to try those on and show you what I got, including the denim dress and the cowboy boots and a lovely jumper dress, a full length one. We'll see how it fits. It's always a bit touch and go because what looks lovely on somebody else online might not look the same on me, especially when you've got a funny body shape like big hips, not everything suits you. And I want to be comfortable. And I keep thinking, is it too early to get the stuff out for like spring, summer outfits to pack for the trip? I'm not sure, because once I pull them out from under the bed, there's going to be stuff everywhere. So I'm like putting it off a little bit because I don't want chaos, not when I'm trying to clear out chaos. Well, I'm going to get on with a couple of things. I think I'll probably show you when I clear out because I think I might tidy the bathroom cabinet situation. I thought maybe I can go ahead with part of the renovation of that room and just get the new sink unit with the vanity cupboard underneath. So I started looking the other night and I can't find what I want because I want a, what do they call it, rounded edge vanity unit. I'll post in a picture of what I've got my eye on here. It's pretty spectacular. The whole bathroom needs redoing, but I was thinking I could just get the vanity unit for now and do the rest next year. But it's a really small room and so I need a really small vanity unit. And the ones that are coming up, there's either single or like treble size. And I kind of need a squeezed double to fit in that space. I need to measure it really. I should do that because I'm just going through all the things on Google like, oh, that's too big, when one of them might be perfect and I could just order it. But I thought in the meantime, I might just clear out what's in the cupboard there and get that stacked cupboard down off the bath that's got all my makeup and toiletries in because it just really annoys me. It's very handy to put the camera on when I'm filming, but actually when I go in it to get out like a razor or some makeup, loads of things fall out and it's round the corner. It's in such an awkward place. So yeah, it annoys the hell out of me. I was thinking about just emptying it out mostly and then putting it up in the corner where the shower unit is in the bathroom, where we don't use the shower, which will also be ripped out because I covered the bottom up with a step. So it could just sit in the corner. But yeah, I'm going to go and do that, I think. But first, I'm going to put on some washing. Right, I've been pottering round and I decided to put the stew stroke casserole on now because I realise it's going to take hours to cook. So just finished putting that together. It's ready to go in the oven. That's just some stewing beef, potatoes, carrots, thyme, a little bit of garlic, some flour to thicken it and some stock. And then nearer when it's ready, I'm going to put some Worcester sauce in and some butter beans actually to fill it out because they're really good for you. I've been snacking on mini donuts whilst I did it because I just fancied them today and I picked them up earlier when we were in the supermarket. I've cleared out 2 drawers upstairs, and God, the weather's gone crazy. There was mad wind and like hail, and now it's back to sunshine, which is interesting. But it looks like, we can't see from here, it looks like gale force winds. So it's beautiful, blazing sun. But by the looks of that field right at the end, I don't actually know how to zoom on this camera. I wonder if it's this. Yes, it is. Great. It's just pretty slow. By the looks of the field at the end, the wind looks pretty rough. You want to go out, do you? I'll be very surprised if you do. I feel like you'll run straight back in. Ooh. Okay, you said it. Go on then. Go on then. You don't want to go, do you? Just be nosy. Go on. Not cold though, it's lovely. I'm looking forward to when the man comes back in from the garage because we're going to put the fire on and be cosy on the sofa. But I've still got another job to do first. I think I've washed the Hoover filter. I'm going all out, so I think that should be dry now, and then I can put the Hoover round, sort out the bathroom. I do really want to sort through my clothes as well, but that's quite a big job. It might be one job too many. Can't put it off any longer. I've got to go and sort out this bathroom cupboard. You coming, Chihuahua? Oh, I don't want to do it. I think it's going to be a nightmare. I want to clear things out, but I know that I'm going to look at things and be like, I still need them. So basically, it's this cupboard here that sits on top of the end of the bath, and this basket, and all corresponding baskets that are hiding. I just want to get rid of it all and just put a normal amount of stuff in the cupboard and move the cupboard over to here in the corner, out the way, and then put this decorative stool here with something nice on it, like a vase. Something normal and pretty like a vase would be great. Right, I better get on with it, no more procrastinating. Oh, don't know where to start. I probably should have an empty basket and stuff it actually.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind, like a candle I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have is time. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
Get you off the stand so that I can show you fully. So that would be what it looks like there in the corner. Totally out of the way, still quite spacious. Don't worry, that plant is not staying there forever, as is the shower controls. And then it leaves this quite open, which I'm hoping we can just put something decorative there. Right, I'm going to put all the stuff back in it. I'm not going to put you through that absolute torture. I'm going to put most of the stuff back in it, try and throw some away, give some away, and see what we end up with. Right, come on, we can do this. Right, Right, most of it is done. Just putting back the items. I don't know how I feel about it. I thought this might happen, but I have had to bend down quite a lot to get into the cupboards, which is a bit of a problem. And also I've ran out of room to put my basket of hair things that I use every day over here too. There's just nowhere to put them unless I had some shelving that went up there, but I don't think that's possible. Oh, could be wrong though. If it meant that it all lasted me another year or so, maybe the man would put me some shelves up. I'm just putting back these bits. It's really hard to, you want to get rid of stuff. Like for example, I've got 3 foundations here, and I don't wear foundation anymore, but they're quite new and full, and they're really good quality, and there's been the odd day where I've put it on, but a really odd day, not regularly. It just feels bad that it's taking up the room, but that needs finishing up. So does this one, so that won't be, I should make an effort to wear these to work really, but I always forget, but maybe this is a good reminder, and I need to try and use up some of the nearly empty bottles so that they can go. I wear this one a lot. It's just a lovely light daytime perfume, the Laura Mercier Amber Vanilla, which is the same as my body moisturiser. I'm obsessed with that scent. This one, I have been using it, I just can't seem to get out the final dregs out of the bottle. Givenchy Dahlia Divine, that's called, it's lovely. And I suspect this one won't be long. Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. There's not much left in that one at all. And then I've got the boxes. So I've got my Tom Ford, which I save for best, Venetian Bergamot, my Aqua de Parma Osmanthus, which was my wedding perfume, also saved for best. And then they gave us with it a mini set of that. And then this one is Irresistible Estee Lauder, that's quite little. And I think that's it. Oh, one more, my Cerruti 1881 that I've literally worn since I was a teenager. And then that just leaves makeup brushes. This could also do with a clear out actually. I do use those every day. And my everyday moisturiser. So it's all had a move over. Let's see how that works out over the next few days. If we come back in here and everything's moved back over the other side of the room, you'll know why. Because it's just not worked out well for me. But I'll give it a try. I feel like with the clutter out the way instead of as soon as you walk in, it might be a bit better. I'm just disappointed that I can't get this stuff moved, because I had hoped to completely empty this bit.